Hey guys, today I got for you another Dawn of War Soulstorm 3v3. I just finished this match like 10 minutes ago, and it was pretty fun. This is some good old fashioned, just Soulstorm goodness, you know? Nothing. I try to make my videos unique, and this one's just good old fashioned gameplay, and I'm pretty happy with it. Uh, I it's hard to make all my videos unique, so this one's just gonna be some just some good gameplay, and I'm a big fan of it. And yeah. Also, I don't really have a whole lot of replays, so I'm just gonna do whatever is the newest one. And alright, so I picked random. I think this whole team picked random. So I got chaos. Got some red and gold going on. I think this is actually. I think red and gold is word bearers. Maybe. I'm not an expert on this, but I think this is word bearers. I actually read what 3 word. I want to say I read 3 word bearer books. They're pretty fun to read about. So word bearer is pretty cool. It might be world leaders. I'm not sure. Tau and another Tau. These two guys played pretty much perfectly. These guys are insane. I don't know these guys at all. Stay Hard and Justice Judge. I never seen these guys before, and they just showed up and just played like perfectly. This is gonna be more of a Tau video because these guys are insane. I got Chaos. I haven't played Chaos in like a week, and it's gonna take me a minute to remember how to play Chaos. So the first couple minutes was just me trying to remember how to play Chaos. So my gameplay is not the best. And then we got this is team 1. Team 2, Orcs. Orcs played really well. Kind of greedy though. And then System. I actually played a System a lot. He's probably one of the best Chaos players out there. And this is a guy, as far as I know, he only plays Chaos. So he's a Chaos main. And he's really good. And then you got Space Marine. Space Marine actually got the highest amount of kills. He has like double Tau kills. So this guy killed everything. And I really like these colors. So I have no idea who these people are, and we all picked random. These guys here, Team 2, these guys actually picked their race. So I'm guessing this is a Space Marine main, and I'm guessing this is an Orc main, and I think I already talked about System, which is a Chaos main. So you have 3 people who specialize in their race, and we have 3 random guys. And I think this is just really good gameplay. I had a lot of fun. And we're playing on this snow map, and this snow map, I actually really like it. I don't think it's my favorite map. What I like about this map is it forces you to split up. You're not just all bunched up, and you're just not one bunched up death ball. You have to actually split up. It forces you to think. It forces you to like use tactics, and I actually really enjoy that. You can't just this is a map where you can't bundle up together and just go in a straight line and kill everything. It actually forces you to split up. And I really like this map. Not my favorite, but it's good. And I'm recording this at 5 o'clock. The multiplayer is actually pretty active right now. It wasn't active yesterday, but now it's active. And I guess that's it for the intro. I think I said everything. Because it took me a couple minutes to remember how to play, my gameplay is not that. I'm gonna be focusing on the Tau players. The Tau player is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'll go ahead and start it. I think the gameplay is great. This is one of the shorter replays, so you get like a bite-size, some bite-size fun. My Chaos build order is pretty much the same on every map, so there's not a whole lot to talk about. My build order of Chaos is pretty basic, nothing fancy. These guys both go Tau Commander. One goes Kroot, one goes Vespids. And I would say this, we got really lucky.
Chaos is strong.
I would say we got really lucky. And when you see the gameplay, you'll see why. So Stealth Suit, he's capturing this before he captures his regular points. This is something I do as Tau. You kind of have to do this to get an advantage. So he's capturing these points instead of the closest ones. And this gives you a lot of map control. It does give you less money if you do this, but it does give you... Getting map control is more important than money. Here, Orcs made mines. I do the same thing. But, so I lose my cultist here. I don't have the vision yet. Nice stealth suit action. These guys are amazing at stealth suits. First run in with Space Marine. And when I was playing this match, my notifications were off for some reason. And I don't really get why. So you see here, it says construction complete. And when I played this match, these notifications were off for some reason. I don't know why. So I had to guess if my buildings were done or not. I know it takes about 30 seconds or so. So I was counting in my head 30 seconds because if I click on this, it takes me to my completed building. And for some reason this wasn't here. So I had to like count in my head if these buildings are done or not. So my micro was kind of crap because these notifications weren't here. And I didn't know if I was being attacked or not. There's a attack notification and I didn't get that either. So I don't know why the notifications weren't there, but that hurt a lot. That hurt the gameplay a lot. Nice decap from Tau. So this Tau player goes Vespids. We kind of double team Orc. Chaos is actually going vehicles. System usually does cultist spam, but now he's doing he's already like tier 2. He's going full vehicles. And it's not a bad idea. This guy here going vehicles. He's also getting the relic, so I'm guessing he's going to go for the demons and you know, the full power demons and all that. And I also go for the relic. I take the relic here, so I have the same plan. I want to go full demons. Now orcs actually do pretty well against demons with their claw. The claw actually goes right through demon armor. So if orcs go full power, we're in trouble. Alright, so Tau versus orcs. Usually orcs beats Tau. Usually. I do think orcs have the early game advantage. So just a lot of, pretty much every unit can teleport and jump. So we're just jumping around the map. We're not really getting anything done though. Here I noticed the mines. The cultists absorbed a lot of it. And I do this a lot too. Orc mines. I do that quite a few times. Here I stop the cultists from killing the workers. And usually these cultists are upgraded, so that's what I expected. And really nice Tau fight here. You got Vespids. I don't know what. I guess the Vespids stopped him from capping his points. But Space Marine, really hurting here. He has like no economy. The Space Marine guy plays well. He gets the most kills actually. So, really good job from him. Here I'm full health. Big Mac almost down. Tau Commander almost down. Here I take out a squad of orcs. My Raptor micro is not great. So I take out, he's got a micro, his Big Mech, and I took out his Slug of Boys. We kind of double team orcs, but orcs have an early game advantage. So I don't feel too bad about it. First vehicle of the game at 4 minutes. You can't get much faster than that. 4-minute vehicle. Space Marine just getting totally screwed, but Space Marine, he goes Sniper Scout, and you can see here he has like no economy. He does his Sniper Scout thing. Here I push orcs because I noticed we killed everything, so I decided to push orcs. And here I get the cultist upgrade because everyone's infiltrated. Here just really trying to kill the Big Mech. The Big Mech is a big deal. Also detects the stealth suits. So here I go in. My Lord was full health. Now he's almost dead. But I took out one banner. I took out a point. And now we're going to take out the next point. Orcs say GG, but he's still going. And Chaos goes in here, try and get some kills. The only one of anti-vehicle is this guy. Stay Hard. Stay Hard is the only one of anti-vehicle. I barely have an army. I lost everything in that fight, so I have no chances against this vehicle. Hell Talons are, well, really they're made for harassment. So this guy is using Hell Talons right. And I think this vehicle paid off. He actually made 2 of them. The second one was over here.
We are under attack.
There should be 2 Hell Talons. But I think it paid off. He destroyed all our generators. This really hurt because now we can't get upgrades. And we can't make level 2 units. All the level 2 units cost power. Here I noticed the snipers, and I was surprised that he has so many snipers with so little economy. This guy has like no economy, and you can see his army's pretty big. Snipers usually mean a slower tier 2 or a slower tier 3. So when I saw these snipers, I was like, oh, if I just make a vehicle, I can kill all the snipers. Or if I go tier 3, I can kill all the snipers. When I see snipers, usually the right call to do is to skip upgrades and just go straight for demons, basically. So I knew this guy had like no money, is what I'm saying. I was looking here. My eyes were here. I had no idea this guy got attacked. I had no idea this guy had no economy. And then I'm getting attacked over here. So there's a lot going on. It's kind of a mess. And then there's a Hell Talon over here. Attacking this. Tau got the slag up and going. So yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. I'm I take out this boy's hut. So orcs have a lot of buildings, but they're all fragile. And I knew the Chaos Lord by himself can take out these buildings. That's how fragile they are. So, and he is using Gretchen's to repair. So all these buildings are being repaired right now. My damage is higher than the repair. You can also use a big mech to repair. So here I lose my generator, which really hurts. No upgrades for me. So boy's hut down, listening point down. I also destroyed 3 orc buildings over here.
Back into the shadows. Another day.
Here I noticed the snipers. I lost like my whole army, then I noticed them. I tried to take out this generator because this generator is the most fragile building in the game. It has like 200 health. If you shoot it, if anything, it gets destroyed.
Our vengeance shall be swift.
But I couldn't take out the generator.
We will have
But yeah, I destroyed 3 buildings. I'm pretty happy with that. And then I protect my buildings. I think these vehicles paid off. They destroyed like 5 buildings. So I think it paid off. And here I try to protect my guys. So I lost cultist, generator, and all my builders. So I gotta make all my builders again. So my tier 2 is gonna be very slow. Orcs actually go tier 3, which I'm impressed by because we destroyed all his buildings and his army. I'm actually impressed he goes tier 3. Like, it's hard. That's expensive. And I don't think you need pile of guns. I'm pretty sure pile of guns is optional. He's getting the damage upgrade. I don't think you need pile of guns to go tier 3. So he just did that for fun. Space Marine's pushing the right side. Snipers are great, but they do no building damage. So there's no way they can take these buildings out. And then Tau gets the other slag. Kind of greedy to get slags now during this tier 3 transition. Everybody's going tier 3. So I think this is very risky. Any tier 3 unit can show up and destroy this. And because of the relics, we can even go tier 4. And they're buying a crap ton of generators. You can see here. They have 4 here. And a bunch of generators here. So, power for days. Here Tau pushes. And you can see no communication. I had no idea he was going to push. But I just kind of went for it. Space Marine comes back around. He's trying to push the right side. But now he's coming back around. So basically this entire match was left side. But you can see here, we don't have any vehicles. Chaos has like 5 vehicles. We don't really have any ranged units. I don't have heavy bolters. And you can see all these snipers here. I'm still impressed Space Marine can afford all this. This is not cheap. This many upgraded scouts is not cheap at all.
It cannot be.
And then flash kits. Just 3 flash kits is very powerful. So this is a pretty strong army. And then possessed ones go in. And I was shocked by the flash kits. I was like, I just destroyed 2 banners. How do you have flash kits? And then obliterators. I played a system before, so I knew he was gonna make possessed ones and obliterators. He does it every time. So him going tier 3 with the sorcerer. Really, the sorcerer needs to be here. And then the scout snipers ran away for some reason. it's kind of an awkward fight. And then you got artillery here. So this is the final fight, but it's a tier 3 battle. Possessed ones are incredibly overpowered, but it's I guess this is 2 players. The third player is stuck here, hiding from the snipers. So it's 2. I guess it's 2 against 2. And then you got snipers here. So I guess it's 3 against 2. So really, the bottom team should have an advantage. And then orcs give up. Really needed that detection, either Mega Knob or something. Here I try to tank and distract this army, so Tau could push. Their Space Marine gives up. We have a, once you see the slag, it's hard to win. And then the Sorcerer needs to go here and detect, but for some reason they're not. This was a pretty big mistake, because I do think Chaos could have killed all of this. I think this one squad of Blitters can kill all of Tau. So that's kind of a mistake there, not teleporting your Sorcerer. And you got artillery. Artillery was a good choice. Tau's weakness is artillery. And then we kind of triple team him. I sacrificed my whole army to protect Tau. My army was level 1 with no upgrades. I'm buying upgrades now with the armory. But I knew there was no way I could win with no upgrades. You can see here, I had 20 power a minute ago, so I had to spend all my money on power upgrades. I wanted to have a strong Chaos army to fight snipers and demons and all that. So, and here I'm getting the horrors. I'm buying horrors and sorcerer stun, so I can stun the possessed ones. I made a new sorcerer. My other sorcerer died a minute ago. And I guess that's it. This was a short and sweet replay. I do think the bottom team had the advantage for a while. And the third guy is still hiding over here. So really it was 3v2. So the bottom team should have a massive advantage. And their army was fully upgraded and ours weren't. But we still won somehow. I think we just out economy them. This was basically economy victory. Slags are incredibly overpowered. Whoever gets the slag pretty much wins. You can buy upgrades of these. You can easily go tier 4 of these. You can buy whatever you want, basically. So slags are incredibly overpowered. Whoever has the slag basically wins. Here I make a turret just for the snipers. One shot from the snipers would kill a turret, but I make the turret anyways. One volley of sniper fire could destroy all this, but I make the turret anyway. And Tao is actually tier 3. He has a crisis battle suit. He's going full range. Honestly, I think going melee might have been better. Going the other path. But you can see how good their gameplay is. So I'm not gonna, I think going melee would have been better. You can kill the snipers at the Kroot, but whatever. And then he's almost got the Ethereal out and about, and the Ethereal would have easily won the game. The Ethereal is pretty overpowered for it. The Ethereal costs like 200, and it does a million things. So the 3-year-old's pretty overpowered if you can get him out. Tao actually out-teched. I would say Tao pretty much out-teched everyone. So good for him. If Chaos does go tier 4, this guy here could handle it. So good for him. And the middle guy did most of the fighting, if not all the fighting. He's just now going tier 3. You can see him going tier 3 here. So it was a tier 2 army and a tier 1 army against a full tier 3 army. And somehow he won, even though we were incredibly out-teched. And this is why map control is important. Stealth suit jumping over here and getting map control is a really big deal. It can win you the game. It's a really, really big deal. And yeah, I thought this was really nice gameplay. More of a Tao video than anything else. I do think the bottom team had all the chances in the world to win, and I think they played right. I think they played really well. So, but anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that one. This is more of a Tao video. And yeah, hopefully you liked that one. I'll show you the end screen. I think this is a really nice bite-sized gameplay. So about 12 minutes total. Once we killed the Mad Doc, orcs gave up, and once we made our first vehicle, Space Marine gave up, and Space Marine noticed the slag, so Space Marines gave up there. So here's the score. I actually have the highest amount of buildings destroyed. So Tao got the highest score. Space Marine actually has a higher score than anyone. Space Marine top scored. Orcs actually has a really nice score, even though it was 2v1. So Orcs did really well against that 2v1. Orcs actually hit tier 3. Orcs hit tier 3 with the lowest economy, which is really impressive, I think. He must have spent his entire economy going tier 3. I think that's the only way you can do it. You can see here he has the lowest economy, Orcs. So I got 11 kills, not great. But then again, the other team didn't really make an army. They went full economy. I have the highest buildings destroyed. I actually have more buildings destroyed than the vehicle guy. The vehicle guy who went around destroying buildings. I actually have more buildings destroyed than that guy. And then you can see here, Space Marine's got the highest kills of just snipers. So good for him. I think snipers was the only unit he had. No Space Marines, no commander. Just snipers. 57 kills, pretty good. That's probably mostly my army. Most of my army died to snipers. So I think this 57 kills was just my army. And then 34 kills here and 16 kills here. Honestly, these numbers are not that high. Every player didn't really make an army. You can see our army size is pretty low. So we had less units than normal. But we had map control. So yeah, basically map control really seals the deal. You really need that. And there's not much more I can add here. I think this was just nice bite-sized action with some really good micro, and I had fun. I suck at Tau, so I think I'll watch this again just for some Tau advice. I'm really bad at stealth suits and jumping around and all that, so I might actually watch this a couple more times to get some advice. And I think the bottom team actually played really well, and they had the advantage for a while. It was hard to tell with all the action, but I do think the bottom team had the advantage. And yeah, I was actually about to give up because I lost everything. I lost all my generators, I lost my whole army, and I was actually pretty close to giving up. And I was shocked when we won, and I didn't get a notification that the players left, so I had no idea Orcs gave up. Like, I had no clue. I was actually really close to throwing in the towel because I lost everything, and I noticed they were tier 3 and I was barely tier 2. My first tier 2 unit wasn't even done, so I was really close to throwing in the towel. And I had no answers for the snipers. I had no clue how to kill them. So it looked pretty bleak for me, and the moment I was about to quit, I got the sign saying we won. So yeah, I think this is a pretty fun, kind of an odd match, and I think I said everything. So I guess I'll end it there. Hopefully you like this one. Just some good old-fashioned Soulstorm gameplay, and I don't really know these guys. None of these names look familiar. So maybe if you see these guys online, you know, really strong players. So watch out for them. Really strong. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.